Yeah, absolutely. That's a big credit to Gover and the coaching staff here, but huge credit to the guys in that dressing room. Everybody's bought into the system, and everybody's working their butt off out there. Everybody's doing the little things that it takes to win hockey games, whether it's chipping pucks in or blocking shots. Guys are fighting for jobs in there. That's one of the things there. You never know if we're going to get anybody back, and guys are trying to prove a point to the coaching staff and the organization that hey, they belong here. So it's a nice gel. I think it was perfect timing to go on that road trip. I thought that brought the guys together a lot more, and hopefully we can keep things going right into this homestand and then and let it roll. It's a good streak to be on right now, but we can't get complacent and we can't get confident and lackadaisical with it.
You don't think about it mid-season or even a little after having to go on a road trip to get to know guys, but I mean there are so many new faces in here. I mean, was that really almost necessary to get a chance to know each other and feel each other out?
Yeah, especially for me coming back, it's a big turnover since I left. There's a lot of new faces in there, a lot of different personalities that you have to get to know. But again, it gives other guys that might have came in and didn't really get a chance to know too many people. It gives them a chance to hang out on the road. It gives you guys a chance to go for dinners together, shoot it around a little bit. Really get to know guys on a personal level rather than just a hockey level, and then that transpires over onto the ice. Once you get to know somebody and you have the feeling that you'll go through a wall for them, then that comes onto the ice, and you've seen it the last couple of games with us where guys are sticking up for each other, guys are right in the melees together. Everybody's excited when everybody scores. Guys are chipping in. It doesn't matter who it is, and it's a real team right now.
Not only for the camaraderie and off the ice too, but you guys look more like a finished product out there right now. It doesn't look like there's as much thinking going on that you need to do whenever you don't know a guy's tendencies and things of that matter.
Yeah, and I think that also comes into play with the road trip. When you're on the road, you play a different game than you do at home usually. You keep it more simple. And with that last road trip, we simplified a lot of things, and I think we grew a lot of confidence. I think a lot of guys in that room that might not have been as confident at the start of the road trip, they gained confidence throughout the road trip. Especially with the wins and the ice time and just playing more and getting more comfortable with their lines. I think Gover's done a pretty good job of keeping the line somewhat the same for most of that road trip. Obviously, we did pretty well on it, so there's no need to change it. But that gives guys a chance to get chemistry on the ice, and you saw it tonight with Leaner and Ciotti and Saratani. That third period they were great for us. They had a puck on the string. The same with our D pairs. Our D jumped in huge. Matty Mailney with a big goal, Brett Stern with a huge goal. It's everybody kind of helping out. As a group right now, and they're definitely group wins right now.
You don't think so much of the performance by a goalie in a 5-1 game, but there in the second period, Foster was very big for you guys. A couple big saves, particularly on Nichols, one on a breakaway.
Oh yeah, Brian played unbelievable for us tonight. That wasn't a 5-1 game. We were somewhat sleeping, I think, in the first period there, and Brian bailed us out. Their goal, it takes a couple bounces. The only one to beat him tonight, but the same with the second period. He was lights out. A couple huge saves on their power play, a couple huge saves on our power play with a couple breakdowns by us and a breakaway save. I mean, what more can you ask for a guy to come in and stand on his head for us and give us an opportunity going into the third period to really hey guys, we got 20 minutes, we got to come out flying. And again, it started with that Saratani line and Quasser and those guys really grinding and getting shifts together. But without Brian Foster tonight, it's a completely different hockey game.
Obviously, as we're coming down the stretch here and you're in a fight, all of them are important. But when you're playing head-to-head with a team that you're neck and neck with, that kind of gets magnified even more.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we knew going into this game and even this weekend that they're three huge games. We got Elmira coming in tomorrow and Sunday, and those are gigantic games. But when you're tied with a team for a spot and you're playing head-to-head, it's a playoff game. It's a Game 7 playoff game for us. So we kind of came in with that mentality. I think we didn't get off to the best start, but again, like I said, with a team like us, Brian Foster stands on his head. Secondary scoring jumps in. Our third line jumps in. Defense jumping in. It was a Game 7 mentality. It was a Game 7 third period for us, and I thought we did a real good job coming out flying. And hopefully we carry that into tomorrow against Elmira.